This is music, and this is an alien face melter. Alrighty then, I think it's time for another episode of Tapeworm Terror, TWT, which sort of reads like as twit, so no. In any case, we're going to have a look at something that's not twitty, Taskforce Toxicators, Reborn in Thrash. And as the title indicates, this is thrash metal. It's more in the vein of revivalist thrash metal, so like a thrash band that kind of takes a lot of inspiration from the 80s rather than sort of modern contemporary thrash metal. And this one is a 5-track EP cassette tape, and the same 5 tracks appear on both sides, so that's pretty neat. So when you're done, you can just flip the tape and you can hear the songs again. The cover artwork looks pretty cool. It's has this nice green and sort of purple color scheme, and it's an image of some dude with a lightsaber kind of thing and a laser gun kind of thing cutting his way out of the chest of a monster that looks a lot like a xenomorph from the Alien franchise, or Aliens franchise, I guess. So, the roles have been reversed here. Now people are bursting out of the chests of aliens. Who would have thought? But I really like this cover artwork. It's just fun. Very sort of cartoony, comic booky, which I appreciate. I think this will appeal a lot to sort of people who were like kids in the 80s and maybe early 90s. The entire J card on the one side looks like this, and as you can see, hand numbered, so my copy is number 13 out of 100, and it says "Bow to the Oppressor." That's just a lyric from one of the songs, and then you have the track list right here and a sort of a pretty cool, I would say, looking spine. The inside of the J card is a band shot. And as you can see, they are also aiming almost like visually, they almost look a bit like a crossover band, although they're more like just all-out thrash metal. So that is very cool. I really like the sort of green, purple, black color scheme, which recurs on the tape itself. The tape is much lighter. Let's see if I can. That's a bit difficult to bring out the actual, but it's kind of like a light green tape with text that's printed in purple, so that also fits the color scheme. It just says Taskforce Toxicator, their logo, and then Reborn in Thrash. So sort of the physical media part of it is pretty neat, I'd say. I like that. Now, so it has like 5 songs on it. The first one is called Reborn in Thrash, so that's the title track. It's followed by a track called Space Maneuver, which is probably one of the most awesome thrash metal song titles ever. And it's followed by Genetic Failure. The 4th track is called Alien Face Melter, and the last one, the 5th one, is called Oppressor, and that's where Bow to the Oppressor is from. So sci-fi themed, it seems. Reborn in Thrash is just an awesome up-tempo, just all-out thrash metal song. Absolutely great from beginning to end, like lots of old-school thrash elements, with more like shouty vocals than anything else, which fits the music perfectly. Space Maneuver is more of a mid-tempo thrasher, so I'm not saying it sounds like that song at all, but just think maybe Toxic Waltz or something like that, that sort of tempo. Very good song too. Another song I really enjoy. Genetic Failure is a bit slower. We're not talking doom or anything. I mean, it's still, thrash metal, but it's maybe maybe the lower end of mid-paced for a thrash metal song. They go for more groove here. It's a good song, but it's the song that sort of, captures me or reels me in the least, if you know what I mean. It's the one song that doesn't make me go, well, fuck yeah. All the other songs do. But it's still a good song. And it's pretty sort of, I think, maybe strategically wise of them to just, place this kind of more like, not mellow, that's wrong, but, less intense song, sort of like just in the middle. So you just get a bit of a breather before Alien Face Melter and Oppressor, which again are just all out massive thrash metal songs. So, the songs are really good in this album. If you like your thrash metal, or album EP, if you like your thrash metal, certainly try to check this out. The production is pretty good. It's not polished or anything like that. It's not lo-fi. There's some really cool sort of just guitar solos that, again, sort of look a bit back to the 80s without being overly shreddy. Lots of awesome thrash metal riffage, I would say. As I said, the vocals are a bit more on the shouty side, but that's fine. They sort of fit the music quite well. So, a nice thrash metal gem. They don't sound like Dr. Living Dead, but I get a bit of the same vibe as Dr. Living Dead. Dr. Living Dead are much more crossover. There's much more suicidal tendencies, stuff going on. But there are some, this band and Dr. Living Dead do meet every now and then. And that's really cool, because I'm a fan of Dr. Living Dead too. But these guys have their own style, of course. It's just like, I get the sort of same vibe. I don't know, maybe it's just because some of Dr. Living Dead's songs are also kind of like UFO and sci-fi themed. I don't know. But hey, again, if you like thrash metal, I think you should give this one a listen. I enjoy listening to this a lot. I know that there is a CD version out there somewhere. I don't know if there's a vinyl version. I'm really happy that I have it on tape. It just feels right to put this on a cassette deck and play it, press play, and then just, thrash like hell. So, Taskforce Toxicator, Reborn in Thrash. Awesome stuff, in my opinion. Check it out if you like thrash. Thanks for watching.